Hi everybody, Cheaply Chic. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and giving it a watch today and catching up with me. So first, yes, I just want to say hello, and I'm sharing some video here that I had filmed back with the March release of the Home Sweet Home collection. So because I had a few minutes to spare, I really wanted to get a video up and to chat with you guys and say hi. So I'm going to share this process video from that old collection. So just to give you a heads up of what I'm working here, I had pulled out some of the vintage can labels, the one that came in the collection and also a couple that I just happen to have on hand still. So I'm going to be just making some basic tags and decorate some bags in this video. So I don't really need to share a lot of detail about that. I'm using an old file folder here that I had in my stash, and I'm just cutting up the label to make various tags and journaling spots and things. So while this video is playing, I am so excited to say hello to you guys. As most of you already know who are part of my channel, I am in the process of getting the house on the market, our house on the market, and we will be selling it here, hopefully, if everything goes well and we can stay on task. Within the next couple of weeks, we'll be able to list our house, and we will be moving across the country or down across the country. However that works when you're moving south. We're moving from northern Indiana down to southern Florida, so it's going to be quite an adventure. In fact, as I'm filming this video, my husband is actually outside working on the exterior of the house. So if you hear banging and clanging and spraying or whatever, I do apologize. I really cannot find a quiet place in the house these days. So what are you guys up to? Oh my goodness, I feel so disconnected from my YouTube world and my YouTube friends and family. It's just one of those seasons, and I know that we all go through them at various times, but I am telling you, I cannot even begin to describe how much I miss the crafting world and this journaling community. As I am currently speaking to you, my craft room is in boxes. Like, it isn't packed up properly yet, but we had gone through and had carpeting put into this house, and it was the worst night ever that I had to box up that craft room, and my husband was helping me. And you guys know, some husbands are just not meant to be in the craft room, and that is mine. And I didn't appreciate him seeing all of my wonderful treasures. So it was really hectic. Boxing that room up. Actually, we had to shift half of the house over to one side so the carpeting guys could do half the house, and then overnight shift it back to the other side so they could do the other half. I'm telling you, it was the worst thing ever. But I'm not going to sit here and whine about all of that. I am super happy it's done and successful, and there is new carpeting in this house finally, for the next person, but that's okay. Anyway, my craft room, I have not been up there in months, and I couldn't even go up there if I wanted. Well, I could. Of course, you can make anything work, but my craft room, you guys, it's in complete disarray, and I had really hoped to get another craft room tour filmed before we moved, but it just didn't work. There's only so many hours in a day, and before I knew it, it was time to, box that room up. So that didn't happen, and I do apologize to all of you who were looking forward to that. Now, I was thinking, I've been doing a lot of thinking as I've been working here lately, and I thought maybe it would be fun to try to do some vlogging style, craft room type home things. I don't know. We'll see as things slow down a little bit and everything isn't racing the clock, which is what I feel like we've been doing, is racing the clock. It's just crazy. But I have a little clip that I filmed that I will be sharing here soon, where I just shared where my first craft room setup was. My husband is literally right outside my window now. I don't know. I know he probably can't hear me, but anyway, I'm so easily distracted. Anyway, I shared a little clip of where I started because it was such an interesting, cute little space under our basement steps. And I'll be sharing that soon here on my channel. And I'm anxious to share with you how things transition because I've been super fortunate to have a craft room now for quite a few years, and I expanded and I had a bigger room and it was fun and exciting. But you guys, I am moving as we speak. I will currently be moving into a rental. We're going to sell our home. We have a rental lined up so that we can transition and find a house to buy, because as quickly as we will be selling our home, it will obviously be difficult to find a home because it is a seller's market right now, as I'm sure most of you know. So anyway, we have a place to go and I'm very happy and excited about that. But this house, we will be downsizing from about 1,935 square feet here in this house down to about 800 square feet. And the home that we will be staying in is furnished, which is awesome. It's going to, allow us a little downtime, but I've been racking my brain about what it's going to be like. What is my crafting space going to be like? What is running a business out of, where we are going to be like? So if those are videos you guys might be interested in, I would love to share that process along the way, because what it's going to do is force me to get creative with my space, and that could get really interesting. And what I use and what's in storage, and then even eventually our home, because the area we're moving to, the houses are just half the size and twice the amount of money. So just how it is down there. So it's going to be interesting to see where we end up and what kind of space I end up with. So I do apologize for not getting that video up where I shared, more on how I ended up using and organizing things in my craft room. But I do plan on sharing a lot of that along the way, because it's going to be very interesting. It's going to force me to get creative. So we'll see what happens with that. Well, you guys, that's pretty much all I really have to catch up on. Like I said, we are barreling through the projects here. We've done some major things to this house. I've mentioned it before. We've lived in this house for 18 years. And if you've lived in some place for an extended period of time, you just know that sometimes the projects fall behind, and oh my goodness, we have definitely been doing that. In fact, this weekend, Memorial Day weekend, we are going to paint the exterior of our house. We did this probably 8 to 10 years ago, but we really need to paint the trim. And then when you're looking at the trim, you say we might as well shoot the house at the same time. So that's what we're going to be up to this weekend. Hopefully. It's funny because I joke with my husband about the fact that we're not getting any younger, and these projects that we did 10 years ago are just a little bit harder now. Anyway, I'm always saying when we get to Florida, I'm going to start working out again because this is ridiculous. But then again, I feel like I'm working out now. So anyway, I digress much. Anyway, so yes, we will be painting the house this weekend. And then that's pretty much our last major project that we have. Then we just need to get some odds and ends done around the house and clean everything up and, all of that good stuff. So I'm really excited. I feel a breath of relief, if that's how you say that. I feel, yes, a little relief with the fact that, we are where we're at. We wanted to get done sooner, but that's kind of how it always is, I think. But we're moving as quickly as we can. So yes, I am excited. So I just want to say hello to all of you. I wanted to say hi. I hope that you are doing great. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend planned ahead of you. I hope that you're going to have some great weather and enjoy this Memorial Day weekend. I do look forward to seeing all of you again. I'm actually going to work on a couple more videos today, so hopefully at least over the next week there are some things that I can share. But back to the video. I hope that those of you who had this collection, I hope that you've been enjoying it. I hope that maybe even though there haven't been collections released here for the last, what is it, 2 or 3 months? Feels like 6, but I know it hasn't been that long. I hope that maybe you've been able to play catch up and enjoy some other things as well. Thank you to all of you who have reached out to me and sent me messages and asked how I was doing and told me that you missed me. I appreciate that so much. It just helps me feel connected and loved too. And I do appreciate all of you so very much. I suppose that's it, you guys. That is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you happen to be new watching this video, subscribe. I would love to have you as part of my channel, and I will be posting again here shortly in the very near future. So thanks again, you guys, for watching. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye.